All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:36 in the morning of November 4th, 2021, and this is my morning trading strategy session. So, first thing that we have up today is Xpev. This is a Chinese electric vehicle company, if I remember. It's headquartered out of Beijing, Guangzhou. Xpeng Incorporated designs, develops, manufactures, and markets smart electric vehicles. It produces environmentally friendly vehicles, namely an SUV and a four-door sports sedan. The company was founded by Zhao Ping, He Xingzai, and Tao He in 2015 and is headquartered in Guangzhou, China. Okay, well, I don't really like communist China stocks very much because they're communist. So it's the leading gapper today. We'll see how it does. The two lines that you're seeing here, this is its recent high here at $49.54. And then there's a peak at $47.98 I'll show on the daily here. So here's this peak that was made on the 1st of July. What was that, 4 months ago now? So it's opening up. You can see here it kind of came up and has been trying to break that and close above it and move above it. There's this little period of consolidation happening right here. So a move above $49.54 today would be a recent breakout. It would be a breakout of this consolidation area right here. There are like all-time high here. It's looking like it's in the mid 70s. Let's take a look. 74.49. So it's not like it's breaking out into new all-time highs and it's got blue sky and so forth. There are going to still be some bag holders left from over here. Don't know when they'll want to sell, if they will. If they've been holding for this long, I doubt. Let's see, that's a little over a year. Actually, just at a year. I don't know. There might be bag holders from over there. Who knows? But anyway, there's this period of consolidation happening right here. And a breakout above would send it higher. So it's on watch today. The support, the stock might find support right around this $47.98 range. It's going to kind of depend on when it opens, what it looks like when it opens. Right now, this is what the gap from the previous day, from the previous day's close to this, where it opens this morning, looks like this on the Fibonacci's. So I imagine an open right at or just above 47.98 is probably what's going to happen today, but I won't know until it actually opens. So I don't want to anticipate a move of I don't want to put orders in pre-market to buy this at $47.98 or anything, because you just really never know what's going to happen until it opens. And even after it opens, you don't know what's going to happen. I just have a trading system for after the open and according to Fibonacci's. In this case, I may not pay as much attention to Fibonacci's as I do this support level. So if, for example, it sells off in the morning and then pops back up above this 47.98, I'll look for an opportunity to buy, and I'll look for it to go to 49 to this recent high at $49.54. So that's what's going on with Xpeng today. Let's see, did it? It has earnings coming up. Oops, let me undo that. Yeah, so earnings is coming up 26th of August. Period. Okay, September 21. I don't know. This is really strange. The Chinese companies, though, they don't have, for whatever reason, they're not regulated in the same way that every other country's stocks are regulated in. Anyway, I don't get it, but might offer a trade today. It might not. So we'll see. Next up, Qcom. Now, Qcom is really taking off pre-market here, and actually, I've got a bunch of old marks on there. Those let's see, those marks come from quite some time ago. Yeah, I put those on back here in December of 2020. Let me get rid of those. Just kind of clouding things up at the moment. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. Gone. Okay. So yeah, this morning, right now, I'll get rid of that and get rid of that. Just clean it all the way up. So right now, let's see what we've got here. That is an impressive move on Qcom. Yeah, 10.65%. So again, very significant gap up this morning on earnings. Yeah, if it opened right now, it would open up at $153.23 after a close at $138.48. It does look like it's hitting the bottom of a gap right here. That's interesting. So I will be looking for a pullback to play this, and it's interesting that here's kind of the top of, or the bottom of this gap. It's bumping into pre-market price right now is bumping into this bottom zone right here. And although technically the gap goes from this closing price on the 3rd of February to the opening price, let's see, of the 4th of February, which, you know, is a negative 7% move. Although technically that's the gap, this is often what I see is that this is the lowest point before the gap from where it is. So this is going to be resistance. It looks to me like Qualcomm is already hitting resistance. For it to go higher today, yeah, it's going to have to push past, you know, and up to this top of this, or the bottom of this, or top of this gap, sorry, top at 162.30. So there's a lot of work for this stock to do. I don't know if it's going to be able to make it or not today. In any case, I will be looking at it for a pullback. 151.78. Let's see if 151.78 coincides here with anything. Not really. All right. Well, so I'll be using the same strategy that I usually use, and I'll look for a dip below the open, and then look for it to push past its open, or a dip below the 75% level and push past the 75% level. You know, kind of same old, really. Okay, so next up is FSLY. FSLY gapped up big time post-market, and it tried to run today pre-market, tried to kind of continue pre-market today, but it's fallen away. I've got a bunch of old lines on that one too. Let me get rid of those old lines, clean those up. And so, you know, post-market yesterday was, you know, as high as $64.77. Now here we are pre-market, and it's back down to $56. And there's really not much to work with in this range here. It's a really tight range. Yeah, I just, you know, 55. You know, these ranges are really tight. So it's on watch. I'm not going to put levels on it. If I trade this, it will probably be a trade into the previous day's close at $53.32. That looks like a good entry. You know, even possibly as low as 51.26, whatever half of this candle is here. Let's see. Let's put a fib from here to here. Actually, put it all the way to the bottom, and let's take a look at the 50% level. Is $50.96. So let me put an alarm up on that. $50.96. Okay, and then let's go to my alarms. So if these levels start getting hit, I'll start averaging into a pretty small position, probably only like 100 to 200 shares total. With a stock that's, if it's going to move this much, then risk, you know, a small amount of trade or a small amount of shares will bring in a lot of risk. So, you know, just kind of see how it goes. EVAX. So EVAX, this one, it's started a collaboration that was announced on the 29th. That it started a collaboration with Merck and Company for some drug. I don't know why it's popping up today, but pre-market, check this out. I'm sorry, post-market, last night, post-market. This thing went from roughly $6, and then post-market, it went up as high as $48. Interesting. It's on watch. I really don't know what to make of that kind of price behavior. I mean, that's a lot. That is a huge range. I mean, I can't imagine being stuck with any share size at $48 and seeing it, open up around $19. It's rough. So yeah, it's on watch. I doubt I'll trade it. I'm not a big fan of small cap momentum these days anyway. PETZ recently, let's see, TDH Holdings reports entry into an agreement closing a registered direct placement of 9.9 million of common shares and warrants. So it's found an investor who is willing to keep operations going, I suppose. PETZ, I can't really see what's going on with its business model, really. Even in the numbers, this thing, it just seems to lose as much money as it makes every time. So yeah, I don't know. It's up 74.68% to $4.14 a share. It went as high as like $7, $8 post market yesterday. It's on watch. Again, I'm not very excited about small cap momentum. Okay, everybody. Actually, let's do kind of the broader market here. So we have the SPY. The SPY opened up right now. It opened up 0.13% higher. The VIX has taken a nice tumble, really nice tumble. I've got the low end of the range on the VIX at 14.16, and where it sits right now is 14.9. So I think that the VIX is getting ready to push down and stay low for a bit. So the broader market, generally speaking, stocks, equities, they'll do well. Bitcoin is hovering around right below this $65,000 level. I imagine that it's just kind of storing up some energy to finally make a push through and hold that $65,000 level. But I won't know until it happens. And so then once it happens, what I'll be looking for is a test. So if it breaks through, I want to see it test and continue higher. I'll look for an entry past its peak here. I don't actually invest in Bitcoin itself or its futures or anything. I'm going for some of the tertiary stuff. So I've got I don't know, Bito or Bito, whatever it is. New ETFs, they're always kind of interesting. MicroStrategy, Riot, InView, and Sino are the ways that I'm playing Bitcoin. InvestView actually has something different going on other than just being a Bitcoin miner. I did a little bit on it in yesterday's video. If you're interested, go back and look at it. Okay, oil is definitely catching a bid. Silver is catching a bid big time. And the dollar is rallying. Very interesting. So, all right, everybody, good luck out there. Keep your wrists tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.